Mm. Guys, I love tea. I love tea. I'm having my tea, rooibos tea, almond milk, and a bit of honey. Anyway, you guys, today is a sit-down video. You can see that I'm seated and I have tea because we are here to hear some tea. If you're new here, my name is Chido. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I'm God's favorite daughter. And to the OGs, welcome back to another sit-down video. Today I want to share with you the story on how I met my husband. So a backstory, I think in 2011, I met my now husband in church. 2011, you guys, but then he was just a brother and I was just a high school girl. And we were living in the same hood. I was living, for those who know Mutare, I was in Greenside. And also, he was also staying in Greenside, my husband. So, we would go to the same church, you guys. So we'd meet all the time at church. So because we're also in the same hood, sometimes we'd walk back home together, you know. So there was this time where, how do I put it? Where my mom started noticing that, why are you always traveling with this guy? Do you know it's not safe to be going around with men? Because if you know Greenside, if you know Kwamtare, there was Kamkoto, my cousin girls to go to that area. Kama ipina mopina in Palmerston, then you enda kana nikwa Max or pina nepagati, then you are walking the Greenside. But then how can you just go with any man that can even I don't want to see that. But mind you, nenda transport. For those who know, I'm tired to Greenside wakuna tuma kombi. Kwa kwine tumshika like tumugara muri 4 friend mogara true. You know that vibe. Those who know. So ndaito poor married transport. But hey, if I find a brother, I'll go with the brother. Guys, then fast forward, I think after some time, but mind you, separate from a brother never said anything. So when I'm not point out a girl, I'm into you, no signs. All he did was ngati family. And all this time you would just share the word of God, like share motivating. Even got on a conversation, you are just so, you're in awe. Wow, that was my husband. Even now, up to this day, if anyone meets him, you conversate with him, you just want to be in business with him, you just want to be close to him, because whenever he was blessed in that way, that when you talk to him, because of vocabulary, you just, so girl, I was drawn to that. I was drawn to that. I said, what? This dude. So mind you, dude was not even saying anything. Dude was not even talking, I might be interested in you. Fast forward, I started getting agitated and people like, this dude is not even saying anything or what. And the man she complained that, how are you traveling with this brother? Is it safe for you? You can't do that. You can't trust walking around with men like that. What? Okay. So I had to stop and still, brother, okay, so I was just off, and your brother, mind you, this brother was quiet, but dear Lord, you just be fully amazed. So there's this one time I started noticing now, to meet my sister, to go and open a brother. And brother being him, he's just a simple man. You someone I noticed he's so receptive to other people. and chida and guys, I was thinking, I think I'm getting over myself here. I'm getting too worked up for nothing. This brother, he's just nice like that. He has no intentions at all. Okay, fine. Ndasiyana nazvo, and that time ndandangotonetawo nazvo, even ndikaona I was no longer as excited, even to get family. I was not excited anymore to be around him. Kwazisana kuchechi, hello, then that's it. And brother, being him, he was not pushing. I got hello, Uncle Morosa. Then he was fine. He was not pushy at all. Then as time goes on, as time goes on, I remember I was telling my friends that I like. And remember, brother, number one, there was nothing presentable. In fact, he was presentable. He was very smart, but jini rake iroro ndiroro, sheti yake ndiyoyo. But zvakagezwa zvakachena zviri smart. Dude had no bag. But I didn't care, you guys. I didn't care. I genuinely loved him. I didn't care. I was in a girls' school. Yes, I was in a girls' school. I landed in Mtare Girls Eye. So you can imagine, for those who know, you can imagine coming from such a background. Coming from, guys, I don't want to lie, girls' school, they have character. I won't lie, to be a lady, damn, you'll be groomed. To bath, damn, you'll be put together. But when you speed is so hard, if you're not careful, it'll get on you. But anyway, guys, kusekwa, shamari monoe haite. You know girls, you know girlhood, you know sisterhood. Haite. Oh, really? Fine. Notinukozia chinonziregedza chinhu chiri maoko chiri mumoyo. Never. Okay, but anyway, ndandangovaudza zvangu, but brother angu dude is not interested. So as time brother vakazoshinga, not kuti vakazoshinga, as time went by, there came a time when guys, it's so funny. I was all out. I really wanted that brother, but that brother was not telling me anything. And in our culture, Muskana, you cannot shoot your shot. You cannot do that. No matter what. But I won't lie. I wanted my husband even before he wanted me. And I even think my energy is that the one that pulled him closer to me. But dude was not interested. But anyway, ndakazongosiya ndingochikoda munhu chemoyo, but zvekubva show my signs, no, that was not Goria. But I am confessing, you guys, I was waiting for Shoko. I don't know Shoko. Fast forward, there's eventually a day, I think years later. When was it? But it was years later, guys. And that year, manje anga apedza, he was apprenticeship. So apprenticeship apedza, he wanted now to come to relocate kushanda kuno SA. So I think anga akuti I can't go to another country this nakuzo gadzirisa or relationship wise. I don't know what was in his mind, but I think that's the main reason. So I dak bagadzirisa. Oh, nice. He did the right thing. And I remember the day he took his license, same day he called me. Where are you, Chichi? But I couldn't meet him. Then he told me over the phone. I still remember the day. You know, behave. Okay, let me behave. Guys, I was excited. I was happy. All I know, and then say people, I think I got the call, Bandandri Road. That's what I know. I was so excited. The joy that I had. He made my day. I was so happy. And guys, just put note. Not Chino. I did not do that. Immediately said it. What do you say? But according to him, my husband says, you say to me how you think about it and I'll reply. But I beg to differ. Inini, what I know is I said, yes, it's okay, it's okay. But since he's saying that, obviously that was the reaction. But inside of me, my mind, my heart, the word said something else, but I had already said yes. So it's him. I didn't know. We're actually having that conversation. They said, love, you didn't say that. Then ukatokata phone yangu. But I know I couldn't just cut off for sure. But I was so excited. And in my mind, I said yes. But anyway, being Africans, but I had accepted him. I had accepted his proposal. I'd never gotten. Anyway, you guys, so he did that. And the sad part is, I think after a few months, no, guys, before, I remember there was a time Titano's my cell groups. My Thursdays would meet up for cell groups. So we'd come together cell group. So there was a time before Apedza apprenticeship, there was a time he went to SA. His brother was already in SA. So he went to Cape Town. Then he went to the beach and all those things. So Parazoka, we were at the cell group, but mind you, that time he had not proposed anything. It's me, Jimmy sister Nengo Farah so when he came, akauya nema pictures ake ku beach at Cape Town. He had those pictures. And achitongora dzoka ke vanhu ndikwana ndiri when people were happy with church nene. Hey sister Chido. I remember so vividly. I actually took I actually took one of his pictures. Akangonditi one. Then I was like, I want it. And obviously brother akangoti ndingashati handisina picture yangu ono wakangondisiya. It's okay, you can have it, right? Zvinonyadzisa. Ndakuzvifunga nauka zvinonyadzisa guys. But it happened, it's true. So atondipa. Then I remember on our way home ndakatobata that picture mama bvonditi taiva tese kusodana mama kana mama Chido that picture as picture brother ndikati ndiro why are you with it kasika kudzosera unozviziva kuti you are careless and unoziva my siblings because I had younger siblings vachazvitsemura unozozviwana ibisho zvemunzvio Cape Town izvozvo kasika kudzosera so tichibva kuchechi like home group mafriends anenge akangodaiwo maparents ari varikufamba tichienda maways edekumba mamva kuti dzosera apa manheri aya vanatomhanya vanatoaletsa brother hati mama ndikupei zvainyadzisao mana panatoridzosera ndakaitwena mai vangu sochikasanotira zvinhu zvandiko chichida zveiko izvi chichi you know how African moms are, you know it. Ndigoudziridzwa musi wacho kari tarudzi yakadaro chii ichocho chii chakadaro ichocho mai vangu vapopodza zvino zvava vazondisiya zvangozoperera ipapapo. So I wanted to tell you that part. Anyway, so 3 months down the line azondiudza, then unfortunately he had to tell me that I'm gonna move to SA, long distance relationship. Oh god, it was long distance relationship. Anyway guys, before he left for SA, I remember there's a day we had a meetup. He just bought me, you know, my sorted biscuits I a baker's Anitumas type, but not the big size. Dude brought that. I was so happy. Obviously that's what he could afford. He didn't have much. Actually, not, if I say much, panga pasnachin that time. So that was a huge sacrifice. And my husband, he was not also spender. He was stingy. But I can't use stingy. But guys, stingy. There was nothing. So he got me that, and I was so happy. Wow, I was so excited. Then fast forward, I think it was now time he wanted to move. Then he said, I'm relocating. Then he went to SA. Then then ari Joburg ngoziyo mabasa uchingosvika munzvimbo nikosonyatsowana pako pekuti you really stay chingowano people who take advantage so while he was there and sister and some of my friends knew, oh brother, guys, it was a long distance relationship, number one. Number two, dude was not someone who would like send you things. He was not. He was never that. I think, but now I wanted to test you guys, and some of my friends and family will say Shamariga urupedzangoa, these are red flags. Nechita munhu akadai wazoroorwa, it will be the same. Munhu akaomera uyu, then sometimes when you'd come you expect I've got ndatengerwa this, hey, it was nothing. Hey guys, fast forward to the life. Minutes mangania. Haibo, 18 minutes. Then fast forward, guys. The dating part was not so exciting. I was the one who loved him extremely. Yeah, yes, he loved me, but he had some reservations. And as we were dating also, you know how long distance relationship is. Really? Munasvikodzwa tunhu twakangowanda wanda twanosvitswa nevanhu zingo it caused resentment uchimboona kuti hazvisi kunyatsoita. Then there was even a time I said, oh, I'm tired of this relationship, I don't want it, it's frustrating me and all, because there was also a period whereby I managed to tell my mom, I managed to tell my sisters, my cousins, also his family knew about me, his parents, his sisters, both our families knew each other. So there was a season where it was no longer fun. I won't call it fun. It was no longer fulfilling. Like, it was taking so much out of me, and I didn't enjoy the relationship. I was just tired of explaining myself to him. You know, it's a lie. And also school. Girls' school. In that background. But that's not the truth. Is being in that school, it paints you in another negative way as well. But anyway, nevertheless, I was just saying, yes, I really love this guy, but is it worth it? I'm tired of always explaining myself. You know how go to try. I was tired of that. And in that moment also, then pressure is real. People will say things, and I won't like to just people, any people, even close family, cousins, sisters who will be close will be wondering, so also those thoughts were getting to me. I won't lie, it was getting to me, like, really, why wasting all this time? I'm tired, pressures and all for nothing. So I was also getting to a point where I am, and that very moment in time where I was feeling like, I think I'm done. In that season, guys, then actually in that season, should I tell you this? Should I say it? Okay, it's fine, I'll say it. I want it to be as raw as it possible, right? So that you get it, to understand. This story time is for a reason, right? So as it was, someone came into my life. I won't lie. And I don't know how the devil does this, but he's so tactical. The devil is so deceitful, you guys. So in that moment, someone came in my life, right? Where I was now tired of the drama. I was just saying, this is just taking a lot out of me. I don't see any benefits. Because I'm having a soft life. There was nothing of that sort. So this relationship, Hakuna kana sweet hero no shine for sure kana sweet hero papa sina you guys. There was nothing. But regardless, takangoti chesho kungoti munhu ari in love ka mese mune muchipenga. Anyway, then so someone came into my life and that person was like, I want to get married. Huh? You want to get married? I told my mom about it. And my mom said to me, I don't want to see any of those things. Wakanduudza ush brother, I want this brother. Guys, and that other brother, that other brother, Chin Chin, he was ready. Even he had a fat account. Actually, I have the money. I don't want to waste time. Then I should tell him a long time. I should start getting to know what. If I like someone, it doesn't take me long. I want to get married. And when I told my mom was like, no, when I told mama reason, mama, all right, you don't we watch your mama. He's not showing any interest if it's serious. Ask me. Guys, my mom wakaitongera akajikiswa wakati never ndiri kuzviona mwanangu munada Mwari ndiye akakosha muupenyu hwenyu wachinoraramo. Vamwe vanhu vanongoita mari dzavo vagodini mari haisi inokuchengeta. Tinochengetwa naMwari. Mwari ndiye anowedzera mablessings anokomborera pane zviripo. Mwari ndiye anovandudza zvinhu zvaSatani hazviiti. You won't enjoy anything. My mom said, girl, I don't want to talk about this. I've already told you. And I'm also grateful to my mom, guys. My mom is my go-to. She's my best friend. I would share anything. And guys, if you still have your moms, you are blessed. You have someone to talk to and anokupa advice. Unbiased advice. The advices will be so pure. Then vakanditi no. Then obviously didn't work out. Mazo acho. Then my now husband started saying, you know what? All the things that are happening, what? I think it's time I commit. What? But anyway, I wasn't really taking it serious, and I was like, dude, are you sure? And also, Nema dynamics, there's some dramas that I'm waiting already. I wasn't so much into it. Is it worth it? Obviously, or everything will be stuck in your head. So I'm not ready for this, and I'm tired. But obviously, because I loved him, I still do. From wow. Always he has a soft spot on me. Then we talked, and what he came, we discussed about it, and it was time for lobola. I was loboled. Then after I was loboled in December, then we had a wedding in March. I'll also give you a story time on my wedding, for my wedding, because this will be long. My life, guys, is testimonies, story times. So this is how I met my husband. Guys, why did I share this particularly? You know, sometimes as we are single people, Twitter pressure, agenda shikai, I must be married. Or agenda shikai, guys, any relationship of any sort needs you to be patient. Number one, your relationship with God. It has to be so serious. There is need for commitment. There has to be a commitment. You hear kuti voice la Mwari. Ungazi voice munosikazi or some intentions or some characters, you won't know unless you communicate with that person and unless you establish a good relationship with that person. So no genoitika. Same applies even our relationships with men, with people, right? There has to be an establishment, and not everyone wasangana is your husband or what. No, there has to be a relationship that is established. One, based on communication. Because I'll even see now, there was no communication. We are not from there. confront. He knows go from there. Confront. It was never working that way. People will come also and they mean well. Family members, friends, they mean so well because they are looking out for you. But sometimes can you also personal relationship namwari? There are things God will never reveal to you. You know, there are some relationships you should have never been part of had you been in a strong fellowship background with the Holy Spirit. Even as I was doing this, guys, I won't lie, I was so into this brother and all that. But still, I did not neglect my ministry. I was a child of God. I would go to church, take announced my youth meetings every Saturday. I was so serious. I was serious with my prayer life. And it was one of the things he also said that drew me closer. And also my husband would say, even the best part was your relationship with your mother. Even your mother, the way she loves God, is also actually something that drew me closer to you. So you see, kuti marriage you affect as antowand. Kuti munu anotodi it's end as you see as some people just love you what was family yako ndionoswa udza family yako when you are together. Then this one actually saw my mom and later naye vane mwana uyu, seeing the dynamics of our family, and he also grew say I would love to marry in this family, you see. So there are many dynamics zinoitika. Our lifestyles zimufanani. Even my husband, guys, kana sweet child as we're dating, kana shokubudisa married, no, never. Why? Ndo zvanga atori. But one way shona gononditi shamarika. This is a red flag. But it was not a red flag. But how do you know? Only if you're guided by God. Kana uri mwara no kujengesa, guys. God will guide your steps. But how will he guide you if you're not found in the right place? You know, you have to be in the right place at the right time for God to communicate to you, for God to guide you. It was not easy. But it was there. That's why I'm sharing this. That sometimes we lack patience. We just think, or we just think, that's a no. It's different. We all have our different journeys. So as it is like that, appreciate your moment. Pray about it. Tell God about it. You know, He will guide you and be the best. Guys, tell you now, I am a spoiled hand. Not to brag. Remember, I'm telling a story time. Kuti kuva kumunhu kuti aisabuditsa kana chi. Kana transport when I told you, girl, we were walking. That was him. He never enticed me with material things. But now, and of course, maybe because Anka Sina and he had to try to put opinion also one or money. But anyway, it was. But that cannot be a reason. Generally, munhu kuti ndingati chiko because kuna wasina mari vakomana. But hey, you make sure kuti anoshaya angoona kuti musikana ndamira. But he was not like that. He was so principled, and I love that about him. And now, as my husband, I'm a spoiled hand. I'm a spoiled hand, guys. I don't want to say spoiled. I'm a blessed hand. I'm a favored wife. And grace and thanks be to God, because it's not by might. No, it's none of those things, guys. It's God who makes it happen. It's God who makes it happen in His time. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Kaisa is coming now. So you guys, vanutakasiana. So it's never the same. So I want you guys to remain constant, remain strong in the Lord. Maskana kuyandufunga waneto na ishtawarisa for a long time. Remain strong. Usanete kana kuti comparing lives. You stay on the Lord. Ask Him for wisdom, and He will grant you wisdom. He will tell you what. Hello. This was my story time. I hope you loved it and enjoyed it. And is when I also executed I think I did.